Never mind old Cheeto Bandito. A president, dum-dum, of the United States. Yes, the IQ 47th president of the United States. I give you a Donald Trump. Lucky you. Well, there's no he can do. Note, I say. You see, there's one Canadian export that the Americans can't get enough of. No. And Donald Trump can't really tariff it. No, in fact, the tariffs have been helping the Americans make money with this particular export from Canada. I kid you not. Is it technically an export? I don't suppose it is really. But anyway, we'll get into it. Now, you see, Donald Trump, he proclaimed that the United States doesn't need anything. That's what he said, didn't he? From Canada. Not a dicky bird. It didn't need trees. Now he's chopping down loads of fucking trees. Oh, he said he didn't need the oil. Now he actually does. Well, there's nothing Canada can export to the United States that it needs, according to Donald Trump. But he's wrong. Now, according to statistics, Canada's international securities transaction data, this was out just last Monday, foreign investors increased their exposure to Canadian bonds. Bond markets, you see, in the United States, their bond markets used to be considered a safe bet. You invest in the bond markets and the government borrows money and you knew you could get your money back. You see, they don't trust you. Alright, so they're looking for new bond markets. In this case, they're looking for one that is trustworthy. And in this case, Canadian bonds have increased by 33.5 billion just in January, with Americans buying 20 billion of that. Now, the thing about the bonds, US bonds, you got Japan, you got China, shedding like 800 billion in bonds and flooding the market. So effectively what's happening is the value of the bonds has been squeezed and squeezed and squeezed, the US bonds. And now you've got what's going on in the United States with all these tariffs hitting all the stock. Yeah, Wall Street is there, we're cracking. They're like, this ain't how, what the fuck is going on? I don't know what we can do, but it's losing money left, right and centre. Billions. Absolute billions every day. And it's causing such disharmony in the financial sectors. Now, obviously, you're going to look for new markets, aren't you? And in this case, think, where do I put my money where it's going to be safe? And they've chosen Canada. The Canadian bond market. I kid you not. Now, this is despite swirling tariff threats and cloudy the normal outlook for the economy and mainly the nation's largest bond issuers, said the National Bank of Canada economists Warren Lovely, and Ethan Curry. Oh, I like a good curry. January's net foreign buying was the second highest on record, exceeding only by the bond bonanza in the darkest of times in 2020. See, the thing about bonds is, like I said, they're a safe investment. Many other investments, let's say, for instance, I don't know, Bitcoin, what have you, well, you ain't got anything of you, really. You're just hoping that it's going to be worth more. And that's been hit. It was like, did it go about 110,000 and now it's down, I think around 80 or something around that, I'm not sure, I haven't looked today. But that went down a considerable amount. So you can invest in this stuff and you just lose money, and you need to know what you're doing. You need to know when you're going to buy and when you're going to sell, and do it at the right times, and you've got to look at the market and see what's happening. You know, it's just at the end of the day, you're not going to invest in something that, you know, Donald Trump's going to put a tariff on. All of a sudden you're going to sell less because of the tariffs. It doesn't make any sense, does it? So anyway, Canada's doing quite well at that. So effectively what's happening is the United States citizens buying up bonds in Canada is propping up the Canadian government. Anyway, it's time for me to go. It looks like toodaloo now, but please beat the old like button and maybe subscribe to the channel and little bell icon, because then every time I upload another video, you're going to get a tingle in the neck, because you see, because they're electrical and they vibrate, and I've got the remote that I have. Yeah, Ooh. If you're a sports channel, you can do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee, and the links are down below in the description. But also, you've got super thanks just down there as well. Now, I couldn't do the channel without your support because at the end of the day, we all have to eat, and also I've got 2 dogs I've got to feed as well, and medications, and God knows what else. They cost me a fortune. But there you go, I love them. Oh, I love my dogs. I like dogs better more than people. Sorry if you don't agree with that, but dogs are fantastic. They are loyal, they are cuddly, and they're furry. They're cuddly. I like cuddly dogs. I don't consider you very cuddly. Besides, I can't get to you. No. Cuddle. Group hug. Toodaloo.